You guys really said let's make it easy on our boy today. All I have to do is take the top player from the list with no salary cap. Will we have players in the wrong position? Probably. It also doesn't specify anything about goaltenders, so I'm assuming I can take a goalie whenever I want. They just have to be the top of the list. Anyway, let's find out what team we are going to be representing today. It is my boys. How about it? I accidentally hit continue franchise mode, and I'm not sure which one this is going to be. The Windsor Wizards. What draft was that? I think it was a Bender draft. I don't know. No owner mode. Yes to fantasy draft. That is the entire point. Fog of War, no. Player morale, absolutely not. And we are disabling the salary cap as well, which means the other teams are also going to be insane. We're going to give them another shot. Let's see what you can do, J-Bro. I'm going to throw it out there. We're getting a top 10 draft pick. We're going to get number 8 because of Alexander Ovechkin, who will not be on our team. I mean, I guess there's a chance he will be. Oh, come on. Marty Necas, 91 overall. Yeah, he is nasty. So we get Sid the Kid. Or we could take a goalie, but I'm not going to do that. Obviously, I want this man on my team. He's the GOAT. Yo, you've got to be kidding me. Top of the list, Alexander Ovechkin, 9.5 milli. We are uniting them. This is unbelievable, and I am completely here for it. I was just about to say, if it's a defenseman at the top, absolutely taking them. If not, I might go grab an Unreal goaltender. We have Pietrangelo, so that answers my question for me. Just hit my hand on the chair. Salary cap doesn't matter, but Brad making 3 milli right now, 89 overall. That first line would be absolutely disgusting. You know what? We don't need a goalie. Yeah, we do. I'll get a good one, don't worry. But I am taking Bradley, and if Malkin's still there next round, or even Carl, listen, if any of the top 4 are still there for our next pick, I'm taking them. EK65 is gone, but guess who isn't? Evgeny Malkin, 6.1, doesn't matter, no salary cap. Isn't this just the Golden Knights simulator? Another man loaded with ability, Zach Hyman. I'll go one more round without a goalie. Next round, I'm taking a goalie no matter what. Unless there's a defense at the top, but there won't be. Oh, come on, are you kidding? Jared Spurgeon is at the top, 7.5 million. I said it, and I'm a word of my man. Welcome aboard. Cam Talbot is the best remaining goaltender at 86 overall, which is actually solid. I mean, yeah, he's 37, but doesn't matter to us. It's a one-year sim. Zuccarello is still here, so we're going to take him, and I'm going to hope that Letang is still there as well because I want 6 defenders, and he's a good one. Come on. Show me the money. Oh, he is still there, but we got to take Giroux first now. He's not going to be there again. Brent Burns might still be. We're going to have to find out. Give me a defense. No, come on. You just hate to see it. Like, there's a defense right there every time, but they're just not at the top. It's the way it's sorted. We're getting shafted here. Chris Kreider, welcome to the Stanley Cup winning Capitals. If Jamie Benn ends up floating to the top next round, I'm gonna go bananas. Thank you. There we go. Brent Burns. We might even get McDonough if we're lucky. Update. We're not lucky. How about adding another GOAT to our team? Does that sound pretty good? Because Marcasserole Andrade Flower is still available. Yeah, we do need a right winger. Kyle Palmieri. We also need defensemen, though, which I don't think we're going to end up getting. It looks like we're going to have some forwards on D. David Perron, Martinook is probably still going to be there. So, yeah, we might get one more defenseman there. Nope, not going to happen because the list just keeps resorting. Backlund is now at the top. He's got to have great face-offs, though, no? Which is good for us. 88, unreal. Resort and put a defenseman at the top, huh? Oh, they did it. Let's go. Now I'm curious. I won't do it. So we'll take Stahl no matter what. But I wonder if I back out and come back in, is it the same order every time? I think so. So I guess it just sorts while the other picks are... I don't know. Anyway, Jordan Stahl, 2.9. Don't matter. Our final selection. We're going to be unreal in the face-off dot. I can tell you that for free. This is our team. They probably won't put forwards on defense, so I'm gonna have to fill that in myself, or just send players down, I guess. We should be unreal, though. Let's find out if the simulation also thinks that. Also, I feel like there is a way to check, but we have to be the oldest team in the NHL by far. Speaking of GOATs, how about this guy? Hello, GMT. Together we have a great opportunity to lead this team to greatness. No, sir. You have that opportunity, and you're gonna do it. I'm gonna hit up roster moves first just so we can send down any players that do not belong up here, like you, and you. See ya. And now it is the ultimate moment of truth. Will we have any chemistry? Obviously, the forwards on defense are not going to go too well for us, but we do have a +5 on both of our first two lines. Yeah, sure, Jabroni. Why not? Not quite sure why they're doing this. I feel like Palmieri and Kreider are better fourth liners than Eberle. So let's move Eberle up, and we get a +1. What are you doing, Jabroni? I give you an opportunity, and this is how you treat me? Yeah, saw this coming from a mile away. We've got a -5 on the final pair here. Logan Couture and David Perron, they do not fit. However, if we spread it out, we could have all -1s. Ice time allocation's normal. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Well, you know what? I'll have a conversation with these two a little bit into the season. Hopefully boost up that first line chemistry. Offensively, we're big chillin'. Don't got to worry about that. And in the net, we have Talbot backed up by Marcus. Let's go. Sidney the Kidney's going to get the most... Hey, whoa. I know they have the Nova Scotia connection, but let's relax here. Ovechkin's on the first line. Yeah. And we're going to get the most points from Crosby with 99. Team gets 44 wins. Let's simulate. I'm not really sure why Spurgeon and Pietrangelo hate each other, but I'm hoping we can sort our differences out and we don't end up with a whole Miller-Pedersen situation. The lads are on one to start here. Oh no. Oh no! GM Superb Man took us down. Once again, we had a team that came out of the gate flying. And then we cooled off, took an ice bath. Pity Pence. We took Crosby from you, and we're gonna shut you out. Big dub over the Avs. Oh yeah, we are absolutely cooking right now. Let's keep it going. I want to stop the sim to go have some conversations, but I'm not going to... Okay, hold on. Timeout. We just lost 2 games in a row. Bounce back with a win. Still going to go talk to Pietrangelo. Come on, Alex. His adaptability is really low. I think he's going to tell me to shove it. Oh, never mind. It's like 2/3 of the way. Scheme fit. What a rat. If Spurgeon buys in, we can at least get it up to a 0, which is better than... Oh, yeah, he's gonna say no for... Wait, it says convincing, though. Scheme fit. Come on, you know you want to. I don't like either of you. There's no point talking to our offense because we have 2 +5s and the players on the 3rd and 4th line don't want to be there. I'll approach them again. We'll just give it a little bit here. I know that we're winning, so... You know, it's not like a do-or-die situation at the moment. 17-10-0. Still not a single overtime loss. That's weird. How long will it take before we get one of those, you might ask? Couldn't tell ya. There's a shootout win. And another one, exact same score. Second in the division at the moment behind Columbus. Let's see if we can beat Toronto. They are having a pretty solid year. We don't, but we beat the Red Wings. And then we beat the Bruins. And then we lose to the Wild. There it is. Our first shootout loss comes at the hands of the New York Rangers. Where are we in the division right now? Still second. It's a fairly close division, but also not. Oh no, we are slipping down here. Are you willing to buy in yet, Alex? Or even Jared, for that matter. Man, we just cannot beat the Philadelphia Flyers. What is going on? Let's win at least 2 of these games. Oh, no. Can we beat the Rangers and the Red Wings at least? I want 35 wins at the... This game, man. I'm not making any trades. I know people want me to, for some reason, even though that kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion, because we drafted a team. I guess you could... say that, yeah, you're using the players you drafted to trade. But Barbashev is here, 88 overall. We've got Verhaeghe at 87. Kempe, same thing. Same with Tuck. Same with Freddie. Schmaltz drops down to an 86. Carolina Hurricanes, Evan Rodriguez, Carrier, and a 4th. And Yost, wow, that's a big one. For a 1st and Barlow. Okay. I have stopped the simulation. We are 4th in the division right now. The... teams above us, wow, that's weird. They're all tied with 76. This is the one. Convincing, and yes, he actually bought in this time. Line 1, I know I can count on you. Now we just need your little D partner over here, Jared Spurgeon, to also buy in. On ice play. Scheme fit. Come on. Here we go. Yup. +3 on the first defensive pair now. Again, I could do this, and that would make it 2-1s. Do I want to do that? No. Brent Burns and Radko Gudas would be terrifying together. Let's see some post-trade deadline success. Apparently every team in our division is seeing success because they are skyrocketing. And even though we are winning a lot of games here, it's not enough. Our division's insane. They have 81, and then someone with 70 up in third. Like low 70s. It might have been 70. Standings might be wacky crazy for this one. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Push through. Get some wins here. Imagine we don't even make the... We might not because we're losing so much. We're 4th in the division right now. Okay, our team slowed down a little bit, but we are on a 4-game losing streak. Make it 5. I absolutely love this simulation engine wholeheartedly. Like, it's ridiculous, man. I don't want to be in the playoffs, actually. Don't do it. You cannot make this up. Like, I don't even... I'm speechless. 8 straight losses is what we just suffered to end the season. Actually, we did beat Pittsburgh to win our final game there, but we finished 2-8. So stupid. The Stanley Cup final is between the Smashville Predators and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's go see what their teams look like. Actually, before we do that, let's look at some season stats here. So, 4th in the Metro, didn't get in. And we have 104 points for the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is 2nd in the league. Tampa Bay would win the President's Trophy. The only team that got finessed was Montreal. They finished 15th, and the 17th place Calgary Flames got in. Ovechkin had 94 points, and you cannot convince me this wasn't done on purpose. Sid the Kid puts up 87. He is obsessed with that number. Malkin, 71. Marchand, 67. Zuccarello, 67. Brent Burns had 45 points. I was so confused as to why we only had 4 defensemen, but never mind. We also have all right defensemen as well. I just realized that, so... maybe that played a factor in the chemistry clash. Horrific goaltending by our starter anyway. Cam Talbot, 897, 323. Flower had 905, 290, which is all right. Bobrovsky leads the league with 42 dubs. He had a 912 save percentage, 274 GAA. I don't see any crazy numbers. 921 from Sorokin, 920 from Kochetkov, which, yeah, that's nuts. Let's play a little game called Who Leads Defensemen? Yeah, you already know. It's Cale Makar. 97 points, and we have 75 from Quinn Hughes. So he's the only point-a-game defenseman, and he cleared it. And for forwards, on the Vancouver Canucks, we have Artemi Panarin, 111 points. Jack Hughes, 107. A trio of 106s with Miller, Robertson, and McDusty. Here's the President's Trophy winning Tampa Bay Lightning. They had Robertson, Hughes, and Toffoli. Understandable. Strome, Protas, that guy's unreal, and Zucker. Turbo on the 3rd line with Lawton and wow, yeah, this is a really good team, actually. You absolute rats. They took Erik Karlsson from us. That's unacceptable. But they do have a real good decor. And Sergei Bobrovsky, as we saw in the stats page, backed up by Marty Jones. I guess you could make an argument that this is how they do, in fact, have Cale Makar on their team. But no, it's absolutely ridiculous. This team is not good. Dustin Wolf in net, Karel Vejmelka. Like, there's got to be some sort of trick to this simulation engine. This team looks a little bit better, but still. They have Brady Tkachuk, Mika Zibanejad, and Alex Tuch on their first line. Sharon Govich, Sagan, and Lehkonen. That's a solid second line. I still don't understand. Their defense, they have an 83 overall on the first pair with, what does the Fox say? Ekblad and Anderson, Ferraro, and Pionk. They do have an 88 on their third pair, which is unbelievable. And they kept You See What I See on their team. Redrafted them. One day at a time, we're going to see who wins the Stanley Cup. I don't really care, to be honest with you. But we have to find out. And then I'm going to redo this draft because I feel like we got to give it one more go. And I can probably motor through it. I'm not even going to show you every pick. I'm just going to, well... why would I cheat? It doesn't even make sense. Toronto Maple Leafs, your Stanley Cup champions. Belleville, Calder Cup winners. Dustin Wolf had an unbelievable playoff run. 16, 7-1 with a shutty and 931. Saros also played out of his mind. Cale Makar had 21 points in 24 games played. Fox 17 and 21. So nothing really super impressive from defensemen. And your Conn Smythe winner... well, it could be a toss. Oh, never mind. Tuch played for Smashville, so it's going to be Nuge. Fair enough. Second line centerman. who had Bertuzzi and Mojo as his wingers. Checks out. Panarin gets the Art Ross. The Hart goes to J-Rob. Makar with the Norris. No surprises there. Jack Hughes gets the Lady Bing. Michkov on Florida acquires the Calder. Conn Smythe does go to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Sorokin with the Vezina. Hellebuck gets the Jennings. Chernak acquiring the Bill Masterton. Sullivan awarded the Jack Adams. Eriksson Ek with the Selke. Wow, it's because I drafted Crosby, isn't it? Ted Lindsay goes to J-Rob and McDavid with the Rocket Richard. Here's your playoff tree. Unacceptable. Let's run it back. To be honest with you, I feel like we're going to get a lot of the same players. Like, we will have some differences based on where our draft position is, but there's definitely still going to be a lot of the same guys up at the top that no one wants. Second go-round, we are going to be representing the Bruins. The big bad ones. No jabroni. We are going to greenback boogie our way through this draft. Give me a high draft pick. Top 10, please. Don't you dare put me all the way to the right. Nice. We'll take 8. Honestly, if we could start off with the defenseman, I'm not against it whatsoever. Nikita Kucherov, you kidding me? Let's go. And there he is. Should I bring him back or should we take a goaltender? I always press the wrong one. You see what I see. Wow. To be honest, our next pick is so close that Ovi might still be there. I don't think Saros will, so I'm going to do it. I literally was just, I don't know if I said it out loud, but I was just thinking, I'm going to not take a goalie at all in this draft. And then 2 seconds later, I changed my mind. Brad Marchand making another appearance. Sure, why not? Please give me defensemen. We need at least 4. There's one. Lindholm. Great start. Granny Smith. 87 overall. Well-deserved. Oh, man. I better either get Letang or Gostisbehere. We're going to take Zuccarello. I think our next pick is a close one. Yeah, it wasn't too far away. They better be there. Brother. Yes. Let's go. We might actually get another one. Brent Burns. Right off the hop here. There was literally 4 defensemen. There better still be 1 there. Why do you do this to me? Logan Couture with McDonough right there. Love that. Anders Lee with McDonough right there. Yeah, we're getting no defense this time around. This is going to be even worse. 4 picks remaining, and we need 4 defensemen. Can we do it? No. No, we cannot. Like, come on, dude. Give me a defenseman. Just a 3rd one. That's all I ask. Finally, Nick Jensen up at the top here. We actually might... No, they're going to move Stahl above him because, of course, they are. We ain't getting Gudis again. Are we? No. Well, to be fair, he got drafted. Oh, wait. I drafted one too many players. We didn't have a second goalie yet, so I guess Stahl is gone. He's out of here. To the AHL you go, or maybe a waiver claim. He did well for us last time. There's our draft. Let's go. Drake Danner. Who are you? Let's see what this team looks like chemistry-wise. Oh. All right. No. I am liking what I'm seeing, except we do need to go to the roster moves and send some players down, obviously. Oh, the only player we have to send down is Malinsky, actually. So I guess they were just playing Stahl. Stahl as well. Oh, no, I can't. I guess I'll just have to scratch him. Sorry, Stahl, but you are Gonzo Alonso. Scratch. We have Martinook. Get on in there. Bada bing, bada boom. Anders Lee's actually listed as left wing / center. He has 78 faceoffs. So if I move Martinook up and Backlund down, then I can have a +1 on that 4th line. We get a +5, +4. Defensively, it's going to be absolutely atrocious. Saw that coming from a mile away. At least we only get a -2 there. That does not make a difference. Evander Kane does not make a difference. We just got to run with it. But hopefully this guy can make up for our lack of defense. You see what I see, and Marcus Andrade. Let's simulate. I am not stopping for anything. We are going right through, even playoffs. We're doing somewhat okay here, 12-7-2. Yeah, this team's kind of on one. We're first in the division, but I do not trust like that. Something is going to go awry, and we are going to fail miserably. San Jose has canned their coach. We're doing real well. I'm out. Wow, Pittsburgh also fired their coach. Mike Sullivan has been canned. I really do want to go look, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We are absolutely... Oh no, as I say that, we lose 3 games in a row. Well, maybe I'll look into it. The game heard me and was like, well, it's not broken yet. But we can do that if you want to. We have 37 wins, first in the division at the trade deadline. Not even Doctor Strange could find the possibility we don't make the playoffs. And with that, we immediately lose 2 games and hop down to third in the division. Oh, let's go. Come on. Keep them L's coming. Yes, another one. Golden Knights. Here we go. Bang! San Jose, you fired your coach. Bring it on. Bring it on. Hand me a big fat L. Oh! We won one. Our division is a complete joke by the looks of it, so that must be helping our current situation. Washington Capitals. Big dub. All right, we're still getting in for sure. The post-trade deadline stuff, needs to stop, though. It's actually stupid. All right, we're in. First round, Montreal Canadiens. They have Brady Tkachuk, Leon Draisaitl, and Seth Jarvis. That is an unbelievable first line. Geeky, Protas, and Michelli. I like that. Their bottom 6, not so hot. Defensively, they have Chabot and Girard. And tending the goal. All right, let's get it done. Simulating the entire thing. If we lose, I might cry. There we go. Big first win to start off the series. Ooh, not good. Best of 5 now. Nice. Take the advantage. It's not going to go back and forth. We are 3-1 right now. Don't you dare. Don't you. I thought for sure we were going to lose. As soon as I saw they pushed 7, I was like, yeah, GG. Ottawa's got a lot of silvers, which makes me nervous. Ehlers, Hischier, and Giroux. Very good. Huberdeau, Duchesne, Barbashev. Wow. Yeah, their offense is insane. Defensively, they got Pelech and McDonough. Marty, the one-man party, playing with Walker, Grizzly, TVR. This is a good team. Much better than the last one. Yeah, right. How did they get him, too? Simulating all 7 games. Let's see if we can... Oh, wow. They absolutely killed everybody. Or, sorry, their first round opponent. They've only had one. Oh, but we are on one. No. We're never winning a cup. Columbus Blue Jackets, you're Stanley Cup champions. I kind of love that. Good for them. Chicago Wolves, congratulations. We were 3rd in the division, the entire league. Tampa Bay won the President's Trophy. We should be right around here somewhere. Boston, 13th. And wow, yeah, it was almost top 16. We finally had a player that went off. Kucherov, 112 points, 52 tucks, 101 for Bradley. Brent Burns had 40 points, Lindholm 31, Jensen 25 somehow. And clearly investing in a goaltender was worth it because Saros had 5 shutouts, 907. Flower had good numbers. In the playoffs, Kucherov was nearly point a game. Marshy 11, Malkin, and Brent Burns both had 10. Good for you, Brent. Although you were a -4. Ugh. And our goaltenders got lit up. 890, 340 GAA, 480 from Flower. That's actually impressive. I'm really just here to see if we won anything. I don't think we did. Pasta clearly went off. Mishkov now on the Utah Hockey Club. Wow, yeah, Pasta is doing unbelievable. Nope, nothing. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, and we failed again. At least this time we got in the playoffs, we got in the dance, so that's nice. And the team that beat us then ended up going on to get swept by Columbus, which is... Okay, let's see what Columbus looks like. Ah, crap, I can't, because the season's over. I guess I can go to their player stats. They had Pasta, they had Suzuki, they had Meyer, which I assume was their first line and would be a really good first line. Zari had 61 points, Norris 57. All right. Defensively, they look pretty solid. Dunn, Korchinski, Lorai, Barron. Yeah, it's okay. And the Gus Bus in net backed up by Anunen. There's always next video.